soaring consumer indices at the rate of 10% in last 5 years. Tough competition and one-way trade relation with countries like China, rapid digitalization, currency power going down. How will I sustain?
Decline in primary school enrollment, inadequate provision of social services like health and education, unavailability of clean drinking water. India described as the deadliest place for girl child. How will I sustain?
Exploitation of natural resources, atmospheric instability and global warming. High carbon footprints of industries, 6.4 million metric tons of garbage dumped into ocean every year. How will I sustain? How will we sustain?
Evolution is not the solution.
We need to transform.
We need energy to transform.
We need to come together
To build sustainability.
Good morning, I'm Priyanshi Agarwal, electronics engineer. I manage production system.
Hi, I'm Heath Amin. I take care of human resources.
And I'm Anshuman Singh, industrial engineer. I give technical assistance to plant management. And
We are from Bosch.
Our approach to come out with common understanding about the topic, we did some visionary meetings and collected data, followed by extensive brainstorming and research. The theme and model for sustainability was designed based on our studies and research. Our work was fragmented into 3 segments, that is, model development, surveys, and relevant case studies.
At last, evaluation and implementation of the model was carried out in our organization. So Anshuman, don't you think we need to find some solutions to the challenges what we saw?
yes, Heath, you are right. In order to come out with some specific solutions and to the challenges, we needed to find out which are the approaches and actions that can take an organization towards sustainability. For this, we conducted a brainstorming workshop in our organization where we called young managers from different sectors. We also took inputs from professionals belonging to manufacturing, IT, and e-commerce sectors to make the session more comprehensive. We summarized the results of the workshop using the technique of mind map. So we have the 3 mind maps on prosperity, people, and planet. The prosperity mind map starts with the continuous transformation cycle of driving innovation, disseminating the information, and use of technology. The mind map covers areas such as waste reduction, energy and resource utilization, high standards of quality and safety, and increasing the productivity of the organization. Some of the very interesting approaches coming out of this mind map are lifetime customers, securing future, and leveraging technology. Leveraging technology talks about harnessing the power of technology by the use of latest advancements around the world. For example, Industry 4.0, which is being called as the 4th industrial revolution, is where industries are connecting the world of software with the world of hardware for their manufacturing as well as planning purposes, and thereby yielding great results.
People, the biggest asset of any organization. This mind map talks about social innovation, collaborative consumption, resident empowerment, diversity, as well as health and well-being. In addition, it gives great ideas of taking social feedbacks and self-regulation. Some of the key approaches like social innovation helps the organization in getting connected with its internal as well as external stakeholders through the means of modern media. Whereas diversity, on its focus of 4 pillars such as gender, generations, regions, and culture, helps to bring resilience in an organization.
Planet. This mind map talks about the use of green technology, understanding the climatic changes, and preserving nature. Friends, the message is clear: to strike the balance and reduce the dependency on scarce resources. Some of the key approaches are catch and store, environmental connectivity, and collaborative consumption. Collaborative consumption is one of the modern ways to save resources and cut costs. The same resource can be lent, shared, or given on rent in order to avoid unwanted expenses. One such example is returnable packaging.
So after finding out the approaches required, we now have to shift the focus on the energy required for transformation. Did you know, according to a recent economic survey, by 2020, the average age of India will be 29. So while the world witnesses a shortage of 56 million of young population, India will have a surplus of 47 million. So India is young and full of energy, And we need young managers like all of us to use this energy and bring transformation.
For a well-balanced organization, we need firm foundation. Values are enduring beliefs or ideas shared by an individual or an organization. Values, along with principles of economic growth, environmental stability, and social responsibility, forms the base of sustainability. Hence, young managers must align themselves to these values and principles in all the situations. But I would like to ask all of you, is having energy enough? We have to channelize energies by defining roles for transformation.
But what is transformation? Transformation isn't about improving. It's about rethinking. We identified 12 roles for managers based on extensive secondary research. We carried survey on understanding transformation roles for young managers, where focus group was Gen X, Gen Y, and baby boomers from different industries. The survey result shows 7 roles identified for young managers, which are like energies having transformational quotient. They are inspired leader, aspiring entrepreneur, social media opportunist, disseminator, negotiator, change agent, and transformer. We have done several case studies on these 7 transformational energies. We would like to share some of them. The first role of inspired leader, Nandini Piramal, young executive director of Piramal Limited. Under her leadership, business ranking moved up from 40th rank in 2008 to 7th rank in 2012. She is involved in activities like youth empowerment, rural employability, and also promoted green chemistry. She was recognized as Young Global Leader by Economic World Forum in 2014.
Aspiring entrepreneur. Elon Musk is the CEO of Tesla Motors, and his vision is to provide affordable electric cars to common people. Tesla motor cars are rated 5 stars in terms of safety and have 0 emissions. Social media opportunist. ISAC is an international non-profit organization which provides youth with opportunities of leadership development and global internship for 6 to 18 months. ISAC also conducts approximately 500 webinars in a year using the modern social media. It's an organization for the young, by the young, and of the young. Transformer. Uber provides door-to-door transportation so that more and more people come along and use the shared vehicles, and thereby it promotes collaborative consumption.
Shivam Ramachandran acted as a change agent by implementing Industry 4.0 in Texmo Industries with the help of Robert Bosch Engineering and Business Solutions. The smart manufacturing solutions resulted in increase of productivity by 25% and downtime reduction by 20%. Disseminator. Tony Say, the CEO of Zappos.com, posted letter to employees to pass clear and concise communication when Amazon purchased them. The letter included the details about the future and the culture of the new organization. He says, happiness leads to profit. Negotiator. Bansals from Flipkart negotiated and created win-win situation with wise decision of acquiring Myntra, whereas Myntra still continues to work as a separate entity as it did earlier.
So after identifying and working on these roles, we now have the energy to transform.
But Anshuman, we should have a process in place to face the challenges.
Of course, we do have the continuous process of ARMY, the process of analyzing the challenge, reacting to it by coming out with some solutions and applying them. This followed by measuring its effectiveness and quickly implementing the measures identified. This will make us an army organization. An organization which is agile, resilient, motivated, and young.
Young does not signify a particular age range, but it signifies the state of mind. An organization must stay open to its new possibilities and changes.
So why don't we integrate this model along with the 12 approaches we found out during our brainstorming workshop?
Exactly. Check this out. This is how it works. We have an army organization equipped with 12 approaches which covers all the 3 principles of sustainability. Now, we evaluated this model in our organization. We conducted survey on energies where focus group was on junior managers and technical management trainee who are part of Young Leaders program at Bosch. The survey results clearly shows that we are high on energies like inspired leader, aspiring entrepreneur, and disseminator. At the same time, we have got few opportunities for improvements in areas like social media opportunists and change agent. To energize the role of social media opportunists, we suggested Plan Leadership team to develop an in-house portal for welcoming suggestions directly from our end customers and suppliers. In addition, to energize the role of change agent, plant management formed a team of change agent to develop Industry 4.0. Friends, I'm happy to tell our team member Anshuman is one of them.
Yes, and this will help us in bringing a revolution. Now, coming to analyzing with respect to the 12 approaches, we refer to the sustainability and position reports of our organization to find out which are the approaches we need to work upon and share the same with the plan leadership. For example, sustainable transport, which appears in the prosperity as well as planet mind maps, and they suggest some actions that can be taken to improve upon this approach. At Bosch, carpooling was encouraged by rewarding employees who practice it. We also observed that our bus transportation facility is heavily underutilized. For this, our team suggested daily use of taxi sharing. We have done a collaboration with Ola Cabs for the same and thus reduced the transportation cost. This way, we are not only saving fuel, but also engaging our employees. Coming to diversity, which appears in the people mind map. Here again, one of the actions suggested of gender diversity is already being worked upon in our organization. Ours is an automotive manufacturing industry based in North India, but still, as the graph shows, how year on year we have been able to increase the headcount of women associates in our organization. And the journey continues. This model was discussed in the strategic workshop held last month in our organization. Some of the actions are part of policy deployment, and some of them have gone to respective departments for the execution. This way, we are working on these 12 approaches and moving further towards sustainability.
We share this model with young professionals of other organizations who have contributed in our workshop. We suggest you to take this model to your organization and implement it by following the 3 steps. First of all, check and work on 7 transformational energies. Then, assess your organization with respect to 12 sustainability approaches. And lastly, refer the mind maps to find out the actions required. The model can be people-centric, planet-centric, prosperity-centric, or any other combination. Discuss with your leadership team on opportunities for improvement with respect to people, planet, and prosperity. The energies will help in transformation. Our mind maps are exhaustive and will suggest you to take specific actions to improve on 12 approaches, which will surely help your organization in moving further towards sustainability.
So friends, what's an army?
An army is when a group of motivated and energized people come together for a common cause
So let's come together
To form a transformational army
and march towards
sustainable world.
Thank you, Team Bosch. May I request the jury members to ask questions?